Alright, welcome. This is my first live playthrough of a game other than Unmatched, I think, online. This is another game that I recently got that I ended up loving. I actually own all three copies. There's Kinfire Delve, all three Kinfire Delves. There's Vainglory's Grotto, there is Kalos's Lab, and I'm gonna check the third one here. What's it called? It's called Scorn's Stockade. And so, I'm going to go ahead and play. I have before me Vainglory's Grotto. That's who we're going to be facing. That's this character right here. And all her cards are going to be right here in the middle. Vainglory. When attempting a challenge, you gain +1 difficulty for every other challenge with the same name in place. So we got to be careful if these cards here in the middle have the same name. And currently, the four that we have, as you can see, are different colors. So there's blue, red, green, and this is another blue. Those are the three colors that you're going to deal with. You're going to have 2 green, 2 blue, and 2 red on each dice as well. And this dice has the wild symbol, which is white, and the black symbol, or bluish black, which is usually a fail, is what that means, or something negative. Anyway, we have this lady here on our team. Her name is Valora, Helmsman, and she's an archer. This is her ability. She's from a different box. She's from Kalos's Lab, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, she's from Kalos's Lab. And you can mix and match the characters into any of the bosses from these sets. Her ability is Guardian from Afar. Guardian from Afar. For each bow symbol you play, as an action or boost, you may add 1 progress to any challenge not currently being attempted. So that just means for each bow symbol that you play as an action or boost, you may add 1 progress to any challenge not being attempted. I can, if it has this bow symbol there, or sometimes on the bottom of the card when you're boosting, as you can boost your friends' cards. If it has this bow symbol, I'll be able to add 1 progress to any challenge not being attempted. So if I was attempting this one, I could put a bow or a progress on this one. Then we have this lady here. I don't know if I can call her a lady, but this woman, Naz of the Windstrikes, the tactician. She is from the box. What's that one called? The purple one that I wheeled away to get, not Kalos's Lab, but Scorn's Stockade. That's it. I had to check it out over there. At the start of each of your turns, Naz may move 1 progress from any challenge to any other. So these two might be very helpful because she can put progress on and she can move it to another. The reason you want progress is here in the top left corner of the card is how much you need, that or more usually, to discard that card over here, or to complete the card. This is for completed cards, and then discarded cards go here face down, and sometimes they have effects as well. This dice represents our health. We start with collective health at 10, and going through each of these, delving through this deck, once we get to the bottom, we can fight Vainglory and her 4 other cards. Let me explain these cards a little bit. You can delve if you complete this. That's what the trophy symbol means. When you complete it, you get to do that. This is the benefit that you'll get. Usually, this is a common benefit that you get, is delve 4. So I get to take 4 off and then replace 1 more. Replace this card with 1 other card. If I do not pass it in one go, if I don't pass it any time, it's 2 damage. And then they also have an effect here on the bottom. Usually when it's in bold, it affects other things around it. If it's not in bold, it's like an effect that happens after. So this one specifically is when another green challenge enters play, you put a card back on top of the well deck. So you might want to kill this noble right off. We also have when another red challenge enters play, suffer a damage. So it's the same effect except you're suffering damage, so we might want to kill him right off if we're worried more about our health. Which I think I'm more worried about my health than my going through the deck. And then this card here, the orchestra, when another blue challenge enters play, every seeker discards a card. So that's discarding. These are going to be annoying right off the bat. We got an obstacle. You'll see that each on top has a different thing. Sometimes it says combat. Those all 3 are combat. This one says obstacle. There's also puzzle. And I think that's it. Oh no, there's trap as well. In this case, if completed, return the action you played this turn to your hand. So if I do this, I can take the card that I used and put it back in my hand. I hope that's clear. I'm going to go ahead and look through some of these here. My cards in my hand, I'll get to choose who goes first. And then I just rotate back and forth between my 2 characters, trying to get to the bottom of the deck before my health runs out and I die. All right. So I think what I want to do is start with her, because her ability, Naz, is going to be more beneficial to go second. So I'm going to look here. I have green and red cards, and then I also have cards like this, which is half green, half red. And then I have white cards, which mean it's a wild, just like the dice. Now green and red cards I can use for either red or green cards. Blue cards only for blue, and so on. So we are going to take a look here at red and green, because that's what I have. I could use a wild, but I don't think I want to do that. On your turn, you can also have Naz, for example, could boost using just the bottom effects of a card, adding that much value to the attack. All right, so we don't want that. That's for traps. This card, Quick Shot. After this action, if you have any arrows left in your hand, you may return this card to your hand. I think I might want Quick Shot, but then I'm taking 2 damage, most likely. I think what I'm going to do, this is discard at the start of any turn to discard a challenge with no progress on it. So I'm going to throw that in the discard because this card here, so this actually discards this card over here, which is the orchestra. And actually we're going to discard the damage one, right? I think that's actually I'm indecisive. The effect is worse on that card, but the thing is, Naz has way more cards to work with that are red than blue. So we would replace that card. And next, I can still do an attack. This new thing that came out is another combat, and it doesn't have an effect, just some flavor text. The benefit is delving 2 off the top of the deck there, or if I don't pass, it's a -1 health. -1 health. Okay. So what I could do is play this. And I hate to do this right off, but I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to play Sharp Eyes. For this card, it has the symbol, right? So it also says don't roll this turn. So I know I'm taking damage. I can boost it with a card here from Naz. Which I think I will. I'm going to boost it with Wind Mastery because it's a wild. White is wild. So now it's 3. I could boost it one more time if I feel. And I think I will. Because this card here gets a +3 versus combat. So that would be 4. And you can see it's red and blue, so I can use it with the red. So I use my red and my wild for this red attack on the Guardian Beast. So in total, we're going to have 6. So I'm just going to discard those. We get 6, and it says we cannot roll this turn. Actually, if we do it to the Guardian Beast, we're taking 3 damage. If we do it to this guy, we only take 1 damage. So let's do that. Move our dial down to 9. And because it had the arrow symbol for an action or boost, I can also add 1 progress challenge not currently being attempted. Let's put it on the Guardian Beast. Alright, now we go over to Naz. Let's see what she can do. Naz has 5 cards in hand, 3 red, 1 blue, 1 green red. Or 1 green, sorry. So, let's see, maybe I can move these up a little so that you can see at least the colors I have in my hand, my options for the most part. There's 2 of these white ones. Alright, so at the start of each your turn, Naz may move 1 progress from any challenge to any other. That's what I want to do. I'm going to move this one here to the Guardian Beast. Oh, when another red challenge enters play, suffer damage. I should have suffered the damage, so I should be at 8. I have a feeling we're going to lose this. It was crazy getting all 3 of those right off the bat. It didn't seem fair. All right, and Naz, I'm gonna look at her cards. She got 3, 3, and 2. This one says ignore any damage you suffer this turn, so I could attack the Guardian Beast and be safe. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, let's do that. Do I want to boost it is the question. That'll put it at 4 and maybe more if we roll the correct dice. So let's just do this without boosting it. See what we get. So when we roll, we're looking for red symbols on this one. We happen to get 2 red symbols. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Let's see. Sorry, I removed one. So we should be at 6, right? That's that. If you ever want to take your draw more cards, as you can see, I haven't drawn any cards on my turns. You have to take one of these negative cards. It's an exhaustion card, and then you can redraw up to 7 cards. So we're going to go back over to Valora, Helmsman, and we're going to take a look. We got 6 on here, so 7, 8, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 on there. I think we should get rid of the Guardian Beast first. And to do that, I could do this right here. If you complete a combat, double any delve. So we would be able to delve 4 normally, but we delve 8. Now this is a 0. I could also boost it though. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to discard Dauntless, or boost with Dauntless to get a +1. So we have a 1 attack for sure. I think we could risk it and roll, or we could just discard this card as well. I think we should risk it, right? All right, see, we didn't roll a red, but we did roll the wild symbol, so that counts as a red. And so we did it. It is 6 already, 7, 8. So because of that, oops, I discarded that in the wrong area. We also get to delve 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We put those over there. We delve that many. We will draw a new card. Hopefully it's not green. Because when another green challenge enters play, we have to put a card from here back on top of the deck. So that's not good. And this is the 3 fountains. It's a trap card. Let's see what it does. If failed, suffer +1 damage for every other 3 fountains in play. There's no other 3 fountains, so that's good. If completed, triple its reward for every other 3 fountains in play. Huh. So it could be beneficial. All right. Now we just had a turn with her, right? Yes. With Valora. Now we're gonna go back to Naz. Naz can move 1 progress from any challenge to another, so we'll do that. Because that one's not really too big of a threat. That one is. Because we don't want to keep having to redo cards that we already have done. Actually, I think I'll move it here. Because I have this card. Before this action, you may discard a challenge with progress on it. Oh, with progress on it. So I do want it on there. And then what I'm going to do is go for red, obviously, because this is red. And do I want to go for red? I know I can just take it out if I go for red. I get instant takeout. Can I boost it? I could, but I want those cards over here. So we're just going to do regular knockout and roll it. Before this challenge, you may discard a challenge. Before this action, I can discard a card with a challenge on it. So we'll put those there. Those are the discarded ones. That's going to start getting bigger, right? And so we have 3, 4, 6, 7. Now, we really don't need to roll, but we did get 2. We took this thing out as well. And you know what? I should have refilled this. Let's hope it didn't mess up anything, right? Whenever another blue challenge, yeah. Okay, we got the same marionette back again, and then we got an orchestra again back in play. Now we go back to this lady for each. Let's see. I don't think we're going to get anywhere with the cards that we have. Any traps? This is a trap. Let's do this. This says, if attempting a trap, ignore damage. So let's do that. We'll boost it for a 1, because that's a green and red card. So we got 3. 3 for sure. And 4. So we're going to put 4 on there. And we don't suffer damage. Alright. Then we go back to Naz. She's only got 1 card in hand. At the start of my turn, I can move. I do want to play this card. What's the benefit? Okay, so what I want to do is this one. So what's going to happen is I'm going to attack here. Or if I do this, add compassionate to it, it's +4. So I could make this a 6 and hope to roll 2 blues. That's what we're going to do. So let's hope to roll 2 blue. What do you know? We got 2 blue here and a wild. So we take them out. The benefit is to delve 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go there. We draw a new card. We got the maze puzzle. If completed, complete all other copies of the maze in play. If failed, discard one additional card for each other copy of the maze in play. So it could hurt us, but I think I want to leave that one out for a while. Now we go back to the helmsman's turn. I'm going to attack with this 3. It's just a wild. So we're going to attack this. We got 2 green. So 5, 3, 4, 5. We have to suffer the consequence here. Go down to 7 health. Let's see here. Her effect also is I can either light a lantern if it wasn't boosted, or get rid of one of these negative cards, exhaustion cards, and I don't have that, so I'm going to light my lantern. These are the special cards, and they're usually powerful. So this is snipe. Do not roll this turn. X is equal to the value from 0 to 7, your choice. Obviously, I'll probably pick 7 in that case, unless I need a specific number. Back to Naz's turn. We're going to draw one of these. This is the exhausted cards. It's bad for us. We got Vainglory's Web. Gross. She says, really, my dears, you're just prolonging the inevitable. Refill the board with 1 fewer challenge card. This does not affect the final gauntlet. Wow. So when I take one of these out, I won't be refilling it. It only refills up to 3. We draw for Naz. She's going to draw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. I like to organize mine a little bit here. Just try to do that. That's the best we can do. We got a few good cards to work with now for her. And I got to read through these, see what she can do. So I can get a general idea in my head. At the start of your turn, I can move a progress. I think we leave that for her to take out. And we will do something else. This is a 5. I feel like I can go it alone if I do 5. But before this action, I have to discard 1 card. So I gotta find out what I don't want. Okay. Intimidate and add +1 progress to every challenge, and for every challenge you complete, you don't roll this turn, it says. Kind of like that though. Okay, we're gonna, but it's got the 2 boosts, that's so helpful. This is a puzzle one, I think that's +3 on puzzles. I think we're gonna get rid of the distributing card. I think I could have used it, but I don't wanna. I need to roll a 2, that's what I need. 2 red or wilds. We got 2 red and a wild. Wow. I'm actually rolling good. We get to delve 2 because of that, but remember we can't refill it. So we're stuck with just these 3 here. And we go back to this lady's turn. Quick Shot is the only card she has, and it's the only card I want to use anyway. It's a 2. After this action, if you have an arrow left in your hand, I can return it to my hand. I don't need to roll because I already took this out. The benefit is to delve 3. 1, 2, 3. We will draw a new one of these. Actually, I get to distribute because of my ability. I get to put this on one of these two cards. Let's put it on Hall of Memories. Or Hall of Memories. And then we go back to Naz. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I can only play this one, this one, this one, and this one, so I can't play Duel of Honor because it's green. This is for puzzles. If I fail the puzzle, I ignore the penalty, but I think I'll do Fists of Wind. If I fail a combat, I ignore the penalty, and we will go for the Marionette. So we got a 2 plus 1. Because we got the wild, so it takes 3. We don't take the penalty. Back to this lady's turn. We're going to draw another one of these negative cards. It's called Consumed. If there are ever 3 copies of this card in play at once, you lose the game. That simple. For her, then, we draw back up to our hand. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okie day. Let's do organization like this. Your hand count changes depending on how many people are playing. In the case of 2 heroes, you will do 7 cards each. Okay. Let's check it out then. -4 if attempting a challenge with progress on it. Well, that's not fun. It could have been useful. I think what we'll do though is this. This is actually pretty crazy. Maybe I want to save this. See, that's not good. All right. Shot to the knee's pretty good. It lets me get +1 for each arrow in my hand, and currently I have 5. I can still get 6 if I use one of these arrows for something else. After this action, place 2. Progress on the challenge you choose for the Guardian from Afar ability. Okay. There's an acid arrow. Yeah, I don't want any of those negative effects. So what's going to happen is I'm just going to play this card. Is an auto win against this. And that means we get to delve 2. 1, 2. We pull another one out. It's another one of the 3 fountains. Back to Naz. Feel a puzzle, ignore the penalty. I like that. I could move at the beginning of my turn, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to use quick thinking here. If you fail a puzzle, ignore the penalty. So I can just go after either of these puzzles. I'm going to go for the Hall of Memories. Yeah, Hall of Memories. So I can boost it as well, up to 2 times. We're going to boost it with this one. And probably this one. So 2 blue. That's +2, and it has the 2 arrow symbol, so we'll be able to use that effect on her ability. So it's a 4. And she's going after the halls. So 4, 5, 5. Okay. Oh, no, that's an obstacle. I want to go after this then. So 4, 5 on this. 3. For some reason I thought it was a puzzle because it was blue just like this one. But we don't want to. We want to use the effect here of ignore the damage. So we ignore the Oh, it's ignore the damage. Oh, ignore the penalty. Sorry. Yeah, because that's a discard penalty. So we ignore the penalty. They take that many. We get the 2 arrows that lets us put progress on another thing that's not being attempted. So that's sick. And let's see here. That's it for her. And we go back to Valora. This is for combat. After this action, draw 2 cards. After this action, suffer damage for each time it was boosted. Oof. I don't like that. Let's play this one. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8. We're going to defeat this puzzle. If you fail combat, ignore the penalty. It's not a combat, but still, we're not going to fail. There's 3 blue anyway, so that's 6. We really took this thing out, and we get to delve 2. If completed, complete all our copies of Maze. We can't really do that. And that had an arrow symbol, so we'll get to add this onto here. I delve how many? 2. 1, 2. Pull out a new card. The Cup of Fools is what we drew. When attempting this challenge, if you roll this symbol, you fail. If failed, discard this challenge and reduce your heart to 1. Wow. That is not going to be fun. Okay. Let's see here. At the start of my turns, I may move a progress token. Maybe I'll move this one here. And play this card. Although that's a +3 boost. Got a +2 boost there. I don't really want to use it though. This one can't be boosted. Ay. Well, there's already 4 on there. So it's a 7. I need to get 7. None of those are going to help me with a boost. I would have to roll all 4 successes, and that's not going to happen. So maybe I just leave this one on here, and I go for the attack. You know what? I'd rather lose a card than health. So let's do this. I got 3. I'm not adding anything to it. Oh, before this action, we'll still count those dice. Before this action, draw 3 cards from the well deck. Discard any traps. Puzzle, combat, and then the Night Guard. Okay. Says I can put them back however I want. We're gonna do that. So I know now what's there. I'm just gonna leave them like this so I know what's coming. And I don't have to look. We got a +1 with our dice, so that's a 4. 3, 4. on the, what was it? The Hall of Memory. Makes me discard a card. So, they're at, let's change these dice up a bit. So it's 6, 7, 8. Needs a 3. Back to this lady's turn. How about, I mean, that's a 4. I feel like I could just knock it out with this, right? It's a 4, it's got this. If I boost this, I take damage, but I don't want to boost it. It automatically takes this out. And then I know what's coming, which is the night garden. Oh, it lets me delve 6 first, actually. Do I want... If I do that, I delve that away first. That's not good. I should have planned that out better, huh? Whatever. That is what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These should be like this, though, I believe. Yeah. Sometimes it's important for how they were put in. And after this action, oh, I get to put a progress token because I used the arrow symbol. We'll do that. All right. We got the Great Stag. Naz only has this 0 attack left, and I don't roll this turn, so that's not fun for me. I could redraw. At the start of each of my turns, I can move a progress token from any challenge to any other. But if I can't roll, I mean, I can't do nothing. So I think we'll just discard our hand, draw a new one of these. We got Vainglory's Web. Refill the board with 1 fewer challenge card. This is not effect, so now we're gonna only have 2. I'm getting a little bit entangled in her web. So we draw these 4. We reshuffle her deck and go from there. All the card backs have that foil. It's kind of neat. So we need to redraw back up to 7. What is this doing in here? Oh, that's like one of the B-side defeated at the beginning. I should have discarded. It shouldn't be on top though, in case we gotta. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. We drew Intimidate again. All right. Now we can act. We need to get rid of these. So what we're gonna do is attack this. It's a wild because it's white. We're gonna go for the Hall of Memory obstacle, and after this action, I can discard one of these that says if it was boosted. So I cannot go for the Hall of Memories because I can only boost with this, but that's okay because what we're gonna do is boost with this, so it's +1 already. So 2. Nice. We do 3 green, well, a wild and 2 green. So it's 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. We're going to discard one of these Vainglory's Webs. You get shuffled back into there. And now we will be able to suffer, or we have to suffer 6. Or 2/6 damage. And that's it. Oh, we get the arrow effect, which shoots this over here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's a 6, that's a 6. I think what we're going to do is just go for this Great Stag here. Any other challenge that deals damage to you deals an additional, so If we take that out, we're good. We need to get 2 red. We got 1 red. That's not good. Alright, so... what do we get? 5. 3, 4, 5. We take another damage. It's kind of risky, but... it is what it is. Alright, so... let's look here. I gotta remember that I have this lantern lit that I can use. That would be nice. What I'm gonna do now is use Intimidate. Don't roll this turn. Add 1 progress to every challenge. Do I want to use Intimidate yet? I think I have to, right? Because it lets me put a progress on each of these. So if I do this, then we go down to 4. It says I can't roll. My attack does nothing. We add 1 progress to every challenge. So that completes this one, and then this one gets 1. And then delve 2 for every challenge you completed. So we're going to delve 1, 2, 3, 4. These go bye-bye. Any other challenge that deals us the damage deals us 1 more, so we're actually at 3 health. Oh, I gotta figure out how to regain some health here. When another red enters challenge, okay, this is plus 3 health. If I take him out, then them out, that'd be the best idea. So let's redraw for her. We're going to draw another one of these bad cards. It's a Vainglory's Web, which actually changes what I want to do. We got a reshuffle. We got Valora's Bow. I get +1 if this card is in my hand to any card with an arrow symbol that I play. So we got 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, and look at that. I put her card in here. 7. I don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna stick it in the middle somewhere. Okay, we got some good stuff. Some solid attacks. Don't roll this turn attack. That comes in handy sometimes. What we're going to do though is attack that unicorn. It's a 7. I could snipe it with my card here that can go up to 7, or the option to do something else and risk it. It's plus 3 health though, and that's what we need right now, right? So I think what we do is don't roll this turn. This is a 7. So we use that card. This is gone. We get 3 health. And we cannot... No, we don't delve. We gain 3 health. So we're back up to 6, thankfully. We have a shot in this now. I hope I draw another unicorn, to be honest. We have 3 of these, though. We got to get rid of these somehow. So let's take a look here. What can we do? What card did we use? Oh, we used this card. So that didn't do anything for us as far as moving stuff around or whatever, or adding progress, rather. Back to this lady's turn. At the start of your turn, you can move 1 progress from one card to another. I think I'm going to want to do that because I can do that solid shot boost with... I'm going to draw 2 cards. So that's a 6. I just need to roll 1. If not, I'm taking 3 damage, which is not good, but I think we can do it. So we'll discard hers over there, and hers over there. It's gonna be 6, 7, 6. We just need 1. Oh, thankfully we got the wild symbol, because the others were green and blue. We get to delve 4. That's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Then we draw a new card out. And there was the arrow symbol on that, so we actually got to add this over here. Progress. Okay. We need to take out... this bubble thing. We get to delve 5. If completed, attach this card to Vainglory. If failed, discard the challenge. Well, it helps us delve, but we attach it to Vainglory. The boss. I'm not sure I want to do that. Yeah. If attempting an obstacle, you can re-roll. I think we're gonna do this. It's a 2, and it's gonna be +1 because I have this bow card in my hand. If this card is in your hand, add +1 to the value of any arrow card you play, so it's a 3. Is that what I was gonna do? No, I need to take out the 5, I'm sorry. So it's a 3 here. I think if I just risk it, to draw, yeah, I'll boost it with a 1. So we discard both of those, so it's a 4. We just got to get 1 for it to go 5. We got 3. So we didn't even need to boost it. I attach this to the Vainglory, and attaching goes like that. What was the reward? Delve 5. That's right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wrong deck. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We draw a new card. It is the masterpiece. It's a 9. We'll get to delve 3 after, or take a damage if we don't pass when rolling for this challenge. Fire is worth +2. That symbol there. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's this roll. The wild is worth +2. And the other is -1. The moon symbol thing. And after that action, after this action, you may either draw a card or move up to 2 progress from one challenge to any other. I think I will draw a card. You drew this card. Capture rune. And then back to Naz. She's got 3 cards here to work with. Take a look here. So what we're going to do is this. It's a 3 plus sharp eyes. So I'm going to go for the green here. It's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We just got to get 1 green or wild. We got 3 green. And so in that case, it's destroyed. After this action, I draw a card. We got the boost. So this is going here. The arrow boost. If completed, triple it. If failed, suffer damage for every other front. Yeah, If completed triple, it's reward for every other fountain. So we only delve 3. You know what? We only needed to delve 2 because once you get to the bottom of the well, we fight Vainglory herself. So these are not going to be in effect. It doesn't affect the final gauntlet, but it does affect that we have 3 in our hand, and it's dangerous. Who just attacked Naz, right? After this action, draw a card, it says. I drew this card for her, Probe. Now it's back to this lady's turn, but we got to set up Vainglory. This is the final battle. We have these 4 cards. We set these out. They're really cool. They have like a glare. They're raised. You can feel like texture on it. It's pretty cool. So for Vainglory, we got a fighter like this. That's normally how you do it. What we're gonna do is this because I don't have much space, right? So we'll do it like this. We gotta defeat the 4 surrounding Vainglory. Okay, we never even had to use her effect. Let's take a look at Vainglory. She's a 12. This is Obstacle Sea of Dreams. Now there's 3 different cards for Vainglory we could have got. We just got this one, Sea of Dreams. Sleep tight, my sweets. If, when completed, there are any cards attached to Vainglory, discard one of them. Then reset this challenge. So it's going to be 24 because we have a card attached. Which is not fun. And anytime we roll the moon symbol, we take a damage. We're at 6 health. Okay, let's get to it. See what we can do here. Okay. We cannot also attack her until we have the proper, until some of these get, like this red one, this green one, and this blue one will let us attack Vainglory directly, because this is black. We can only get to her if we go through these, because now it says Vainglory is now vulnerable to red actions cards. So we can use red actions to attack after we defeat this character. Let's read these abilities that they each have. This is Grace. Grace has, if you discard a challenge, suffer 1 damage. Okay. If you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. And we have Beauty. It's a combat. These are all going to be combats. If you discard a challenge, suffer 2 damage. Probably want to take that one out before the other one. Spidery Legs. If you failed, discard 1 card at random. If you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. Okay, that's only if I discard though. If I complete them, they're fine. So I can complete these ones first. And we also have the Handmaid's Tale. Or the Handmaid. I don't know why I called it that. Literal hands. Let's see. If we complete it, we get, if you would place 5 or more progress on Vainglory, place it here instead. Okay. If you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. That's an interesting effect. So what we're going to do is probably attack with this card, right? If you fail a combat, ignore the penalty. This is +3 in combat, so that's 6. That'd be nice. We can also use that against any of the other ones, because they're all combat. And since we're not taking damage, maybe we want to wait, since it's a for sure thing. So this is going to be a 5. Plus whatever we roll. And who are we attacking? We're going to attack the Handmaids. We got nothing. We got nothing. Okay. So it's just going to be a flat 5, which is okay because we don't take the damage, or we ignore the penalty, which is damage. And we go back here to Naz. At the start of your turn, you can distribute. So currently, that is an 8. I think I want to do the 2, but that's not helpful at all. Not helpful at all. If I do the 3, I lose the boost that I was going to use. The only thing I can do here is boost 1. If I attack green, I can't attack green. So I'll only have a boost of 1. So it'll be a 3, and then we take damage. Let's do that. So I'm going to use this. It's a 1 plus 1. 3 plus. We're going for this one, right? 3. Yeah, this one. We got 2 blue, or 1 blue and 1 wild. So we got 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and we go down to 5 health. Okay. It failed discard 1 card at random. I did not see that. I did not read that. That's not good, because I could have used this. The card I was trying to save. So we discard that card at random. Wow. Alright. Back to this lady here. Not too much to work with either. This one lets me draw 2 cards after. Discard a challenge. Yeah, we didn't do that. Okay, so we're going to do just a regular attack of 2. And we're going to have to take the damage. It's a +1 though, because I have her bow, which adds it. Alright, so we got 3, 4. We got 4. And then after this action, draw 2 cards. So 3, 4, damage, down to 4, draw 2 cards. Back to Naz. Naz got another consumed. If we get another one of these, we just lose the game. At the start of your turn, you can move 1 progress to any other. Move this here. We'll redraw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it's going to be like that. I like to organize them, so that's what I'm doing. Then we got some more stuff to work with here. Let's see. That's for puzzles, so I don't really care about that. I can discard this at the beginning of my turn to redistribute progress between cards as I wish, which is cool. So we can actually 6, 7, 8, 9 on red. So that is just totally gone. The benefit is when completed, discard this card, challenge, flip it over. So now we can Vainglory is vulnerable to red cards. Okay, we're going to do this. Let's ignore any damage you suffer this turn. We're going to add +2 on it with this card, and it gives us an arrow. So, you know what? If I attack her, though, all the damage goes there. Oh, if you would place 5 or more progress on Vainglory, place it here instead, which would be fine. I'll take the handmaids out. So, and that's using red cards to attack blue. It's like very niche thing. So currently we have 4 attack. I can't boost it any further than that. Wow, that is a good roll. I got all 3 reds. 5, 6, 7. I got the bad symbol. which I would normally have to take damage, but I don't because of my card. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got a 7 on it. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, and 7. And so that is, it's at 9, 10, which is actually pretty great. We also get to put one out because of her ability. We'll put it on spidery legs here. And then we'll go back to this lady here for her attack. I think what we'll do is use this as a red. We're going to add +1 and +1. So it's going to be 2, 4. Discard before any seeker rolls to skip the... Oh wait, that's what I was trying to do. Okay, this is a 4, -4 for attempting a challenge with progress. There's no progress on it. So we're at 4, 5, 6. We're at 6 and discard before any seeker rolls to skip that roll. That's what we're going to do so that we don't take damage. So it's just flat 6 right on to her. Remember, we got to defeat her twice though. Back to this lady here. See what we got. This says, before this action, draw 3 cards from the well deck. Discard any traps and return them. Yeah, well, we don't have a well deck, so that doesn't matter. But it is a 3. This is a 4. If we hit this... yeah, if we hit this, we win. We get the... Or we don't win, we defeat that card. So let's just do Orcish Sense for 3. And 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12 for the card, and 13 it's just auto defeated. This goes like, which just means now we can attack her. This doesn't let us do squat. Back to the helmsman here. We only got this stupid green card, so we're gonna discard it. I don't want to do that, but we have to. And we have to draw a card from this deck, which is going to be Vainglory's Symphony. We add that to our bad stuff. Each time you fail a challenge, add a progress to this card. If there are ever 4 progress on it, you lose the game. That is not good. And if we ever have to draw again, we're going to lose. So we better hope this girl draws something good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, look at this. After this action, if it was not boosted, you may get rid of a consumed card. So that would be nice. An exhaustion card. That's what we're going to have to do this turn, because we can't risk it, because Naz is going to have to go soon. We can't discard, risk anything like a discard or whatever, or pretty much we lose. So let's go ahead and do that. It can be boosted the 1, so that would be 4. I could go right for there, right? Yeah, because that's a blue or a white boost. So it's going to be a +1. We're going right for... Oh wait, I can't do blue, sorry. So I have to go for this. We got 3, oh wow, we got 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8, 9, 10. This is gone. We completed this. And we get the effect on this card, which is discarding one of these. And normally you'd mix it up, but I know that there's only 2 there. Each time you fail a challenge, we can do that. All right, perfect. That actually worked out in our favor quite well. Now she gets to go. She's got the stupid 4 we're going to discard. Each of my turns, I can move 1 progress from one thing to another. I don't think we want to do that because we can already attack with blues and reds. So we won't. We'll just draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. New cards. Wait a minute. I didn't mix them all up, did I? There's still some over there. I don't know why. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Organize a little bit here. And think about this. Oh, we have to draw one of these, obviously, and it's another consumed. If we draw again, we lose. I think we can probably beat this lady. Vainglory. Let's see. This is cool. It makes it so we don't roll this turn. Let's just do this. Add 4 to this. Don't roll this turn. Yeah. Okay, so that's +4. So it's a 4, and add 1 progress every challenge. You completed. Okay. Then 2 for every challenge you completed. Okay, so 4, 3, 4. And then 1 progress every challenge. That's here and here. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at 11. And actually, if I would have boosted with any of these, can I? What color did we use? Well, it doesn't matter, red or blue. So if we boost with the acid arrow, we'll get to add one of these and reset this. So we just discard the bottom card, and we have to go through that again. Each time you fail a challenge, add a progress. We failed, so we add a progress. Then we go back to this girl here. That's going to be worthless to us, actually. So I think what we should have boosted with is this. We're going to do that and take back the acid arrow because the master tracker only has a 0 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, it does matter. I have to keep that because of the progress we added or whatever. Okay, so for each one, this is going to be a 3. That could be good, but green, not that helpful. Not that helpful at all, to be honest. So, yeah, I guess I could try to take that out with a 2. No, I gotta go right for Vainglory. So we're gonna do this right here. It's +1 for each arrow card in my hand. I only have 1, so it's a 3. I can boost it. Let's think about that first, boosting. We'll boost it with this 1. And this one. All right, so it's +2, 4, 5. We're at a 5 already. And we got 2 dice results, so 5, 6, 7. Discard these. We add 6, 7. And that's that. 7. We don't suffer any damage, thankfully. And we go back to Naz. We did fail it though, so we need to add Vainglory Symphony. Okay. We need a big hit here. We'll do this and ignore the penalty. It's going to be +1. Yeah. +1. So it's only going to be a 3. Let's do this one. It's a 3 + 1. So that's going to be 4. Yeah, 4. And 5. And we ignore. Oh, no, we don't ignore it. So we take a damage. We're down to 3. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 3, 4, 5. Make sure I'm right here. 3, 4, 5. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. We win. We took them out in that one blow, and that was close because we had the Vainglory Symphony here to worry about, and we had the Consumed to worry about. If we drew one more of these, we automatically lose. If 2 more of these if we failed two more times, so if like she failed and then she failed to attack, which she didn't have any cards to attack with, we would have lost. And we only had 3 health left, but managed to take her out twice. Vainglory is now defeated. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more of these, I mean, I can mix and match and do these in other solo games. Normally I do unmatched content, but I like this game enough to where I did it. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks for joining me.